Hey, what's up everybody and all you ghosts, Elite Ghost here. Welcome back to a new Elite Thoughts or Ghost Thoughts video on the channel. Yeah, I think I might change that later on. I don't know, who knows, but yes. I'm making a thoughts video about talking to y'all and sharing my thoughts on James Gunn's new DCU. Yes, James Gunn's new DCU. Now, I think I maybe, well, I mean, I don't know why I didn't make a video about this sooner or earlier, that much, but the thing is though, yeah, I've been thinking, I think I just had to think about this a whole lot, basically, but yeah, I guess you could say I had to basically think about this a whole lot before I made a video about it, and I know this came out like 11 months ago, so maybe kind of a little bit late, but to me, I'm not. So, look, although I guess I would say is that I would actually be late if a DCU project already came out after I made this video. So I guess I am. So I guess I would be late at that point. But since nothing hasn't came out from the DCU yet, I'm not late to me. To me, basically, I'm not. Okay, so yeah. How I'm gonna talk to y'all and make this video and do this video is by playing the video, having it up down here, and pausing and talking to y'all and giving y'all my thoughts about this. And James Gunn, man, I hope you do us right and justice. I hope you do good on this because I'm tired of there being bad DC, uninteresting, like live action movie projects and TV shows from DC and Warner Brothers, man. Please, please help us. Give us the best we can get, please. And please give me a good, amazing, masterful, amazing, awesome, cool, amazing Green Lantern Hal Jordan, please. Like, I love Green Lantern. Please do Green Lantern right, please. James Gunn, please, I'm asking. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Like I said, I'm going to be pausing and talking to y'all about this and playing it too while this video goes along. Yeah, I'm going to pause, talk, and let it keep playing.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and it works within one story. And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos.
Okay, now people. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all this is that I never knew this team even existed in the comics before until James Gunn announced them. Like, I never knew this team was a thing. Like I never knew this team was a thing in the comics ever. Like I never knew. Like I never even seen or heard from them before at all uh, until James Gunn announced them. And this is the first DCU animated project too. So yeah, yes, okay.
Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is the story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola.
Okay, look, people, I'm gonna say this is that this Waller TV show is that I'm really not all that interested in it. Like I really am not all that interested. Like this is a uninteresting show. Like really a Waller show. Like this is one of those uninteresting shows that makes you go like really? Like who asked for this? Even though you know people are not gonna ask for this stuff, but yet they're gonna do it anyways. People are gonna be like, really? Like this? Like this ain't even all that interesting. Like Waller is not even like that much of an action packed character. Okay. And I know some other people are like, really a Waller show? Like, look, I don't mean no disrespect. I'm sorry, but like this, like really, like I'm not even like what? Like this is like one of those earlier like WB Warner Brothers things that they would do, like make and announce and make something that people are not even interested in and just don't care about. Like, really this? You're like, what? Okay. Yeah, I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm not interested in the Waller show.
Davis.
Not
Viola
interested.
Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me.
Okay, yes. Superman Legacy, a movie. Yes, a film. Superman. Okay? Superman. The first DC comic book superhero and the first superhero ever. Ever. Yes. You gotta get Superman right. Okay, this is a huge, big responsibility. Something that you have to do. Right. Right for yourself, for the character, and for the people. Mostly for the people. And yes, I heard that. And yes, there are other characters in this movie like Hawkgirl, Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, the Engineer, and Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. And I heard David Cornsweet is going to be playing Superman. And this is in a pre-established DC universe. And man, I'm like still so sad that Henry Cavill is no longer playing Superman. Like, I'm still like down that I'm like really am still feeling down and sad that Henry Cavill is no longer playing Superman. I mean, like so many years and time have been wasted and passed due to Warner Brothers, due to how incompetent they were before. Like the studio execs, like nobody over there didn't even know what they were doing, and they just did not care. Didn't care about the fans or their source material or their own property. Like they own it, but they don't care, and they don't even know their own property. Like, I just can't believe it came. I just can't believe that we're at this point, like that we're actually at this point with them. Well, we were at the point that, like, I just can't believe when it comes to DC live action movies, like, nobody planned on anything before, which is why things were such a mess and why the whole DCEU universe was such a mess, because no one didn't plan on anything, and there was no clear path or direction. And Warner Brothers were so dumb and stupid at doing what it is they were doing. Like, they didn't know what they were doing, and they just didn't care. And honestly, I really am glad that we are now moving on away from Zack Snyder, because what he was doing and his take and direction of the DC characters were the wrong way and path to take the characters. Okay, like, it was not the right way and path to take the DC characters. Like, they weren't. And I know I'm gonna have a whole lot of people hating me, even the idiotic, dumb Snyder cult fan base. Like, I don't know how. Like, those people, like, they're idiots. Like, Zack Snyder's DCEU, with the dark tone was not the right way to take the characters. Like, it was not the right path. Like, it was too dark. So, which is why I'm glad we're moving on away from it. Like, you can see that you can tell that he does like the characters. But the thing is, though, he's not the right type of guy to put together a shared universe. Okay, he's not. So yes, I will be seeing this in year 2025. On July, basically. In July, yes. I know it's going to be good. Amazing and superb and super.
I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns.
Like I said here earlier, Lanterns, I asked James Gunn in this video, please, give us and give me a good Green Lantern Hal Jordan, please. Okay? Please, like, I love Green Lantern. Okay? He's my favorite superhero in DC and all of comics. Like, please, give me a good Green Lantern. I like him so much. He's my boy, my man. Okay? I want my man, Hal Jordan Green Lantern. Green Lantern back in action. In the coolest, awesome, spectacular, high-flying outer space, galaxy universe, wide-spreading, best way action ever. Like, I want it to be fantastic. And I'm also so glad we are getting Guy Gardner as Green Lantern too. I hope we get Kyle Rayner and Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. I mean, like, I've been commenting and saying and asking and saying, can we please get a young Hal Jordan Green Lantern trilogy? Please. And for the Green Lantern TV show, have it be about the other Green Lanterns. Like, have the first season be about Guy Gardner, the third be about John Stewart, the fourth be about Kyle Rayner, and the fifth, well, wait, hang on. Wait. Well, the first season be about Guy Gardner, the second about John Stewart, the third about Kyle Rayner, and a fourth about Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. Have each season be about one of each of those Green Lanterns. The human Green Lanterns of Earth. I'm sorry I misspoke. I can't even... Oh, Green Lantern topic, really? But, yes, that's how I would do it. Or no, I might as well just give Green Lantern Hal Jordan, like, Green Lantern 4 movies. Have the first one be about Atrocitus and the Red Lanterns. He'll be the main villain. The second will have the Violet Love Star Sapphire Lanterns with Carol Ferris, and the Orange Lanterns, the Orange Lantern Larfleeze. And the third Green Lantern movie have the Indigo Tribe Lanterns and the Blue Lantern Corps and the Yellow Lantern Corps, with the main villain being Sinestro. You know, the first Green Lantern movie could be rated R due to the Red Lanterns, like the blood and the rage. Like, it could be, and the rest could be like PG-13. I don't think that could work because due to other people in the general audience, but yeah. Honestly, this is a TV show. The Lanterns is a live-action TV show. Man, I want a movie.
Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective, with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters.
Okay, now, this, a lesser-known superhero team, I am actually very interested in this. And Engineer is going to be in Superman Legacy. Yes, I'm interested in seeing a new movie about a lesser-known, already created, pre-established comic book superhero team called The Authority. I'm interested in seeing this. Okay? James Gunn, I am interested. Yeah. Yeah, I would cast Vanessa Kirby as Jenny Sparks as Vanessa Kirby. I mean, Jenny's played by Vanessa Kirby. And I would cast Matt Bomer to play Midnighter. Like, that guy's absolutely perfect. Like, that guy is, like, Midnighter ripped straight from the comics. Like, ripped straight out of the comics. Like, he's tall, has the black hair, the dark hair, and just like Midnighter, he's also gay, just like Matt Bomer, who's also gay as well. So yes, like that guy, he is Midnighter. Okay, I don't mean no disrespect towards someone's orientation, but like this character Midnighter is perfect for Matt Bomer. Like, those two are my fan castings. Vanessa Kirby as Jenny Sparks and Matt Bomer as Midnighter. Oh yeah, something tells me I think Palm Clementif is going to play Swift. That winged character right there on the left, right behind Midnighter, above him. Yeah, I think that's who she's probably going to be playing as.
We are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is a story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman.
Okay, now. Paradise Lost? Okay, I'm not quite sure about this. I'm not quite sure if I should be interested in seeing this, but I'm not quite sure if I should be interested in seeing this. Like a Paradise Lost about the Themyscira Amazonians of Greek mythology. Like, why couldn't we just get a Wonder Woman, like another live action Wonder Woman movie? Like, could we like I've heard an animated project of Wonder Woman is in the works in the DCE in the DCU. An animated Wonder Woman projects. Why couldn't they make this a Wonder Woman movie? I don't know. I'll talk about that later.
Almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run.
Okay, look, I like Batman. I love him. He's cool. He's awesome. You can never go wrong with Batman. Okay? You can never go wrong with Batman. And also, look, the thing is, look, I don't like Damian Wayne as a character. Okay? I don't like him. Like, I hate him. Like, I really hate him. Like, I cannot believe that he's Batman's son. And I cannot believe what the writers did to Batman. What Talia al Ghul, like, she basically pretty much committed a crime against men. Like she, man, I don't want to say it, but she wrongfully used Batman to conceive a child, a son, by drugging him, poisoning his drink, to make him do what she wanted, like, so she can have a a kid. Like I honestly hate it. Look, I've never read the comics, but I've watched the videos, and I honestly hate Damian Wayne. Like, I hate him. Like, look, I don't care. Like, I don't care if he is Batman's son. Like, honestly, look, I'm glad that Batman is a good person. He's a good man. He better raise and treat his son right and take care of him, teach him right from wrong, teach him right to make sure he's better. But still, like, I hate him. And I've heard that in the stories he was supposed to be like that. Like, he was supposed to be like that if you think about it. Because that's the way the story was written and supposed to be. But still, I don't care. Like, I hate him. Excuse me, but Tim Drake is my favorite Robin. And I do know that Red Hood, Nightwing is also other people's favorite superhero, and they say that he is just really cool. Some people say that Dick Grayson should be the next Batman, but to me, I think it should be Tim Drake because, well, Nightwing, like Dick Grayson, like he already works best as Nightwing already. So it should be, and it has to be Tim Drake. Tim Drake should be the next Batman later on in the future. And Red Hood, well, he should just stick to staying as Red Hood. And I just remember, I forgot to say something before, but it's about, yeah, like due to how many years and time have passed and wasted, like, and due to so many of the bad decisions that they've made with the DC live action movies, it pretty much damaged the live action DC movies. Okay, it damaged the live action DC movies to the point where they basically had to just reboot the whole thing, reboot everything as a already pre-established universe, which means, like, due to how much time and years have passed, like they cannot like tell origin stories with all of the characters. Like, they can't. We're not getting a Superman and Batman origin story, okay? Superman and Batman, we're not doing the origin story no more. Okay? Just like with Spider-Man, in the MCU, with Spider-Man in the MCU, they're not doing the origin story. Okay? They're not doing his origin again. Okay? They're not. So, also, yeah, like, a pre-established universe is the best way they can go and do this. And look, if this fails, then that's it, basically. They're done. Like, they're dead in the water. No one's not gonna buy their shared universe no more. Heck, no one is not gonna buy any shared universe possibly at all no more. And yet people are gonna start raising hands, and eyebrows, and start asking questions on why is it that the MCU and Marvel can have a shared universe but others can't. Well, it's because the people running the whole thing and in charge of everything do not know what they're doing, and they're not doing things right. That's why. Like, you can do it. You just got to do it the right way and know what it is that you have to make a shared, interconnected, cohesive, coherent universe. Like when it comes to the multiverse as well, you cannot, like, it's not that simple. It's not like the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. Hopefully I said that right. Where you just tell your own multiverse story. But if you're dealing with like a comic book universe like Image, DC, or Marvel, like, you've got to know these characters and the stories and the actual property to make a multiverse story. Like, Warner Brothers, like, they started to go on ahead and do the whole multiverse thing, even though they could not even get one universe right. Like, they couldn't even get one right.
Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line. And so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold.
Okay, now people, look. When I was planning my own DC cinematic universe, is that I would have made Booster Gold and given him a movie. And I would cast Armie Hammer to play Booster Gold, because Booster Gold is 6 foot 5 inches tall, and so is Armie Hammer. He's 6 foot 5 inches tall, and he has that smile too. And I know y'all are gonna start bringing up other bad negative stuff, but I believe Armie Hammer can and deserves a chance. This can change him. This can be a big opportunity for Armie Hammer, just like Robert Downey Jr., Armie Hammer is one of those other actors and people and men who can deserve another chance at making movies and acting in movies. And Booster Gold is his way, is the type of character he should and can play as. I believe in him. I believe this can work. You just gotta have care and passion about this. Yeah, so, by the way, I wanted this to be a movie. Like, I wanted Booster Gold to have a movie. Not a TV show, but, well, who knows? That might change. We might get a movie one day later on in the future. Who knows?
Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who...
Okay, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Why not Girl of Tomorrow? Okay, yeah, I'm interested in a Supergirl film. I like Supergirl. Okay, she's great. Yeah, I want to, and I like to see Supergirl. Yeah, Supergirl, yes, I like to see her in her own movie. Like, you see, I remember when they announced a Supergirl film years ago. People, and not bring back Henry Cavill back as Superman. And they're gonna like have this set in the past. Like, first of all, just because you have Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel set in the past does not mean you need to have Supergirl or any other female character set in the past. Like, that's not how it works. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you need to know the content and the stories of the characters in order for you to make it work, right. So this is a sci-fi epic film. Okay, sounds cool. All right. So for the Superman movie, it's gonna show who Superman really actually is. And this Supergirl film is gonna be a sci-fi epic. Okay, wow, sounds very interesting. Okay, yeah, Superman is supposed to be that nice Boy Scout. He's the nice big blue Boy Scout. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see this too. Oh yeah, going back to Batman, the Brave and the Bold movie. Why can't they not title it Batman, Brave and the Bold? Like, we need to have his name credited. Like we are going to get other Batman films and movies, right? Like, I want to see more Batman movies in the DCU. Like, if it was me, I would make Batman in the DC movie universe like the most overpowered, the strongest, smartest, fastest, most durable, agile, and most skilled, highly trained, smartest, and skilled, and most powerful version of Batman yet on the big screen.
Who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character.
Wow.
And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and you're welcome. Yes. Thank you, James Gunn. So, yeah. So Supergirl is going to be a much more jaded character. Oh yeah, in the comics, Supergirl, she's more like action-packed and always going all out with her superpowers against enemies. While Superman, he does hold back. So hang on, so what did he say about Swamp Thing again? He said it's going to be outside of the DCU? Hang on.
The DCU. I've loved the DC characters. It was Tom Syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book turn that is the guy, she, everybody around her, the Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you. it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories.
So hang on. So he said that it'll still feed into the rest of the stories, but it's outside of the DCU. Wait, is it like a multiverse thing? Why can't y'all not have Swamp Thing on the same Earth and universe like he is in the comics? Well, I don't know. I'm not over there, so I don't know. But anyways, let us all hope, as true DC fans, let's all hope this will all be good, great, and amazing, and masterful, and cool and awesome, and fantastic, terrific, and spectacular, super, superb, and wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, due to one, like, honestly, the DCU, like, the DC live action movie brand, like, it's damaged, basically. Like, it's been damaged. Like, they basically had no point. No, like, they basically had no choice now to basically reboot the whole thing as a pre-established universe. Like, basically, they ran out of time on making a DC live action universe in movies and film. Like, they cannot retell origin stories no more. They have to have a pre-established universe. And I don't know, like, are they gonna make like animated projects with like the DC characters that are gonna be in a pre-established universe, like Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, and Green Lantern? Since this is a pre-established universe, we're not gonna see that many origin stories. Like, it would not even make any sense to see Guy Gardner's origin story as Green Lantern in a Superman film. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Just have it already pre-established. Yeah. Just saying, I don't mean to say something that y'all already know. I'm here watching, talking, giving y'all my thoughts, like I said. Yeah, I might end up coming up with some more stuff in my head later after this video, so anyways. This has been going on for like over 30 minutes long, like almost 40 minutes. Okay. So, I hope you all enjoyed my thoughts. Yeah, I am interested in a Swamp Thing project. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like the Waller show, like, I'm not even, like, that is like basically the most uninteresting thing about this chapter, Gods and Monsters. But yeah, like, what? That makes no sense. Uninteresting, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and share if new to the channel. It would help me out a lot. I would appreciate it a lot. Leave y'all's comments down below and click the subscribe button to become a ghost and click the notification bell to get notified on upload a new video. Stay safe, be well, and be good to everyone. And goodbye, bye-bye. See y'all in the next video.